All right, welcome back. We arm wrestled, but you know what? We gotta share the love today. Welcome Matt and Steve from Matt and Steve's Extreme Bean. What started out as, well, a 6,000 square foot college apartment has now been a huge Canadian success story. So guys, welcome to the show. Who wants to tell us how this started?
Matt usually takes the stories, the history.
Yeah, it was a 600 square foot apartment. 6,000 would be, living the life of Riley. We started with a 600 square foot apartment, and Steve came home one day and he says, Matty, we were roommates. He said, I want to put some funky in a Caesar. I was like, okay, you know, an idea is an idea. So I said, what do you want to do? He says, I'm thinking about a bean or something. I said, sure. I said, but you know what? We need to pickle it, and we need to make it spicy. So I call up my mother, literally 5 minutes after we walked in the door. I said, Mom, how do you pickle stuff? And she says, write this down. So I wrote this down, and we went to work the next day, and we started pickling beans. And I got to be honest with you, Serena, the first jars exploded all over the condo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we were extremely bad at it. But we got it going, and we started giving them to our friends and family, and we loved them. And so we decided, hey man, let's give this a shot.
And away you went.
And then away we went. Yeah.
So this really is your mother's recipe.
It is. It is.
Wow.
It is.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's the process we got from Matt's mom. We kind of played around with the recipe, and it's the same recipe that we came up with when we finally figured it out, is what we use today. So
no kidding. Why change it if it ain't broken, right?
That's right.
Okay, well, one of the things that I know my dad loves is a good Caesar. Nothing better to wake up to on Sunday morning than a great Caesar. You've got a great rim trim.
Yes, we got a Matt and Steve's Bloody Caesar rim. What we noticed after we came up with Extreme Bean and we were doing all these Caesars, that the celery salt just wasn't doing it for us. So we came up with our own 8 garden spices that just complements the drink a lot better than the tart and the bitterness of the celery salt.
when you see it on the glass too, it's a little chunkier, and the whole point from our rim is kind of prepare the palate for what's going on, all the flavors in the Caesar, and that kind of tied into what's going on with the celery salt. Doesn't really kind of play on any of the flavors that are going on. So
you guys clearly love Caesars.
We love them.
yes.
Yes.
I mean, this entire business just came from a love of Caesars.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right,
I can only
fine.
imagine the testing phase for this.
Product research is always a lot of fun. Well, head to the local bar and see what we can come up with.
Well, then let's give you guys a phrase I'm sure you've heard 1,000 times. Could you make me a Caesar?
I would love to.
Right.
Excellent.
I'm going to show a few tricks to make your dad a Caesar this weekend. That's going to keep you in the good books for a whole year. So take a glass, obviously, and a lot of people use water for the rim. We use lime juice, which makes it a little tart, but it gives it a great flavor. Now get it nice and wet, dip it in the Matt and Steve Caesar rim. Now see how that presents? It's nice and chunky.
So nice.
Right on the glass, and it tastes fabulous. Now, ice is nice. So get lots of ice in there. A lot of people think when you put in ice, more ice waters down the drink. It's actually the exact opposite. The more ice you put in, the colder the drink stays, so your ice stays alive a lot longer.
Okay, that makes sense.
Right? So I like a lot of ice.
Especially the Caesar, you want it to be nice and cold.
Oh,
You
yeah.
want a nice cold
Right.
Caesar.
So then, now pour everything over the ice. So don't put the vodka or anything. Put the ice in, and everything goes over. Just a good shot of vodka for Dad.
Ooh,
Thank you.
that'll wake you up. Happy Father's Day,
You got to
Dad.
keep them happy on Father's Day, right? So
That's right.
lots of vodka in there.
Get your Worcester in there. Now this is a preference thing. However much that you prefer, put that in.
You like yours Worcestery?
Yeah. Now here's another little trick for Dad. Take a little of this Matt Steve Caesar, sprinkle it in there. Now here's the
Here is the secret.
take some of the Extreme Bean brine, which gives it a nice sweet heat.
Oh, no, you are not.
Just put a little bit of that in there.
Wow.
Green bean
Like
juice
that.
right in there. Yeah.
Okay. Now add your clam juice, of course.
Nice.
And this only takes a second, so you can make as many as you would like on Sunday.
And there goes the bean.
There's that with
Garnish with
Extreme
the
Bean.
bean and 2 bananas right there, and you've got an Extreme Bean Caesar for Dad that he's
There's
going to
your-
love.
Oh, that
Wow.
is phenomenal.
Fantastic.
Okay, I better just take that off
There
your
you go.
hand.
Yeah.
Just so we can keep things clear over there.
So I'm curious to know, with Mom giving the recipe and the secrets, did you have to get her stamp of approval on all of the other products? Because you've come out with more than just the bean.
It was funny. The first few years we started this company, Mom kept on asking me, "Matt, are you okay? Is everything okay? Are you okay? Do you need money? Do you need I got $5. I can help you out." And I said, "Mom, no, things are fine. Things are fine. Your recipe is going good, and we're building the company." So now she's extremely happy and a very proud mother.
Very good.
At first, people looked at us a little sideways when we said we were going to go pickle beans. So we're like, "What are you guys doing now?"
Did you make them a few Caesars before they looked at you sideways?
We had to. We had to have a couple Caesars too to kind of keep going, right? And just people looked at us like, "What are you guys doing?"
And now they're looking at you going, wow, you guys are geniuses and innovative. Well, and as Sabrina mentioned, you do have a whole host of other products and flavors too. I think that's the key. I mean, you've really branched out into some interesting flavors.
Yeah, the Extreme Bean keeps on evolving. This year we've launched our garlic and dill flavor, so we took out the chili and put the dill because that's the most kind of popular pickle flavor.
Right.
So we know a lot of people love the hot and spicy Extreme Bean, and it's a great kind of option if you're a pickle fan. Pick up a jar of the Extreme Bean garlic and dill.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'm going to just walk away with this, and you guys can continue talking about the different flavors of the Extreme Bean. There's more daytime, maybe. Stick around.
Looking for a great night out? How about Nuit Blanche, London? Coming up